Man, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Paulie Clips, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to go over the Cold War and Warzone Season 2 Reloaded patch. If you need Warzone tips and tricks, or if you enjoy Warzone content, please subscribe to my channel because I have plenty of Warzone gameplay and tips and tricks videos coming in the future. And if you want to make me a really happy person, please leave a like on the video because it makes me smile at the end of the day. Alright, man, let's get into these patch notes. As I stated earlier in the video, the Warzone Season 2 Reloaded patch, or specifically patch 1.34, is now out for Warzone. By the time you guys are watching this video, everyone should have this patch from PC to console players. And the description of the patch is coming directly from Raven Software, so we're going to see exactly what the patch did, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion about it. So if you look at the description right here, it says Season 2 Reloaded set to launch in both games this week. So that includes Warzone and Cold War. Includes several new maps, modes, and features for Black Ops Cold War. In addition to 2 new operators, the new SRG 20mm sniper rifle, and new bundles that will also be available within Warzone. This content will be live following updates to Black Ops Cold War on March 29th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Warzone on March 30th at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So pretty much what they're saying is that this update is coming to both Black Ops Cold War multiplayer and Warzone. Specifically in Warzone, we're going to have 2 new operators for us to use. I'm pretty sure they're going to be available throughout the battle pass, or you can just buy them with your call point. The new ZRG 20mm sniper rifle. I heard some people talking about this sniper rifle. I haven't really seen what the rifle looks like, and I don't know if the rifle is going to be really a good weapon or not. I don't know if it's going to replace the car, but we're going to have to see. And new bundles will be available for us in Warzone, so we're going to have some new things to buy, and we're going to have some new content overall in Warzone. So the update for Black Ops Cold War came out yesterday, March 29th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you live in Eastern Time like me, it was 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys play Cold War, you guys should have that update right now. I don't play Cold War, so I don't really know how the update plays in Cold War. And the Warzone update just came out today at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you live in Eastern Time like me, it was March 31st at 1 a.m. That's why I'm saying today for me. If you live in Pacific Standard Time, it came out for you yesterday. So in general, it fixed the dev error 6634 for Xbox. And you want to know what? I think that's kind of funny because I actually got the dev error yesterday on stream. They actually clipped it for me. Now they're saying it's just for Xbox, but I play on PS5 and I got it. So I'm glad this problem is fixed because that really irritated me. I never seen that error code before. And they fixed subtitles for the operators Sim, Beck, and Garcia. I didn't know it was subtitles issues with those operators. I didn't know if they were hard to read or if they were too big, but if that was an issue for you guys, that issue is now fixed. Now let's go over the gameplay updates, because the gameplay updates that they did are very important for Warzone, and they can possibly change how Warzone is going to play moving forward. We'll have to see. First thing that they did was armor should now spawn consistently as ground loot across all matches. So if you guys don't know, armor is really hard to find throughout Verdesky. I know I had this issue on stream where I'm just trying to look for some armor and I never really could find it. They did try to fix the issue by having you kill someone and then they drop 1 plate, but that really didn't help you. Plates should be easier to find, and now they fixed that, so hopefully they are. The tactical map has now been updated. You can now double click to place a danger ping. When hovering over some pingable objects, you'll now sometimes get the name of the object, making it easier to see what you're pointing at. So it's going to make it easier for us to do the danger ping. So that means if we see an enemy, where it's going to be easier for us to point exactly where they're at. And with this pingable objects one, I'm guessing that means that when objects are stacked on top of each other, it's going to be easier to ping a specific object. I've had this issue on stream when there will be so much loot that I'll try to ping one thing and I can't do it. Hopefully this makes it a little bit easier. And it actually says it right here. It should now be easier to point at exactly what you want when items are close to one another. Change delete ping pings text to remove my ping. So that's exactly what I was saying right there. It actually makes it easier for you to ping exactly what you want, even if it's a lot of loot. And they changed the delete pings text to remove my ping, so that should just be easier for us to read. On Rebirth Island, an out of map exploit was fixed near chemical engineering. That's good for you guys who play Rebirth Island. I don't play Rebirth, so if that was a major issue, let me know in the comment section. And Plunder self-revive can now be dropped via the quick inventory menu. I don't play Plunder, I only play Warzone Battle Royales, so if that was a major issue, let me know in the comment section. With keyboard and mouse or any bumper ping control scheme, holding the ping button down for a short time will let you clear all of your pings at once. So that's actually good for PC players. They're actually able to clear out all their pings at once. Hopefully console gets something like that. As far as I'm aware of, I don't know if console has anything like that. I'm pretty sure we don't. Now let's go over some of the weapons updates. The Cold War's AUG base recoil magnitude has been increased. Based on what I'm reading by this, the AUG is going to have more recoil. Honestly, this is a small thing. I don't think that this is going to really adjust or fix the AUG at all. As you guys know, the AUG is the meta. It is the best weapon in the game. Everyone is using it along with the FFAR. And to speak about the FFAR, as I'm reading it right now, the FFAR was not touched in this patch. The FFAR time to kill is ridiculous. People are getting melted by the FFAR, and the FFAR definitely needs to be nerfed. I use the weapon a lot and I enjoy it, but the only reason I use it is because you have to use that weapon to even compete in lobbies. The weapon is just that good. Now with the AUG, if this recoil update did change how the AUG is, and if the AUG has been nerfed significantly, then people are just going to be running around with the M16, because the M16 is a really good weapon too, so it's going to be the same loadout. FFAR and the 3-burst weapon that's really dominant at long range, so nothing is really going to change about the meta, honestly. Cold War weapons unlocks now appear properly in the after action report. I never had that issue. If you guys had that issue, there you go, the issue has been fixed. The suppressor muzzle now correctly displays muzzle flash concealment as a pro. The cavalry lancer barrel increases damage done to vehicles. Smooth zoom / variable zoom scopes will now properly mount on vertical walls. Fix some ADS firing animations issues on scopes. Fix the bug where some Cold War barrels were not having their intended effects. So they did make some changes to some of the attachments in Cold War and Warzone. If you had issues with those attachments and they were bothering you, they fixed all those. I didn't really have any issues with those attachments. There was never really anything wrong with the suppressor to me, but all that has been fixed, just to let you guys know. Baker's 4th operator mission objective to eliminate 15 enemies using a weapon with attached 2 times magnified scope or greatly now tracks properly. Whoever wrote this article, that is terrible writing. I literally just reread over it like 3 times and that still doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, they did adjust Baker's operator. I'm guessing that was an issue. Some people weren't able to get unlocks. If that was an issue for you, there you go, it's fixed. For the patch size, the season 2 reloaded update will have a download size of approximately 52 to 57.8 gigabytes for owners of the free-to-play Warzone who are up to date with the latest updates on either or both games. This Warzone download is a larger file size due to the optimization of the data. On PlayStation 5, we will begin the 52 gigabyte update. On PlayStation 4, we'll begin the 52 gigabyte update as well. On Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, you guys will be getting the 57.8 gigabytes. And on Xbox One, you guys will be getting 57.8 gigabytes as well. On PC, you guys will be getting the 52.4 gigabytes for Warzone only and a 133.6 gigabyte for Warzone and Modern Warfare. So the update file size isn't that large. It should be easy to download. It's going to take anywhere from 30 minutes to about 2 hours depending on your internet speed. But that is pretty much the update. As I explained to you guys, in my opinion, this isn't really going to change much. I still feel like the M16 is going to replace the AUG if the AUG did receive a major nerf like they said. But the only thing that they said in this article is that the AUG has a slight increase in recoil. So that really won't change much in my opinion, because even though the AUG didn't have any recoil at all, and that was a problem, the time to kill is still ridiculous. So if it's still a high time to kill, then people are going to continue to use it. On top of that, the FFAR, the best close range assault rifle, close range weapon in the game, has not been touched. That time to kill is the highest in the game. It is the best weapon. So they have to touch that weapon too, so then the meta can be changed, so then we can get some different gameplay, get some different guns. That way everyone isn't running around with the same weapon. Now you guys do know know that season 3 is coming out later on in April, at the end of April sometime. So this patch is probably just getting us prepared for season 3, so then the patch for season 3 isn't so large. But let me know what you guys think about this patch in the comment section, and let me know if you guys think it's going to change anything about the meta in Warzone. Before you guys leave today, make sure you guys follow me on my Twitch at The Real Paulie Clips. I stream Monday through Fridays 12 to 8, and we play Warzone. So if you enjoy Warzone content, if you want to see me play Warzone live, give me a follow on Twitch because I'm live every single day. Besides all that, it has been your boy Paulie Clips, and I'm out.